Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into the world of diesel particulate filters, DPFs, and how additives can help prevent those dreaded blockages. We'll cover the basics of DPFs, how they get clogged, the types of additives available, driving techniques to aid regeneration, and even explore how some vehicle diagnostic tools can help monitor DPF health. We'll weave in practical examples and code snippets, where relevant for monitoring, to provide a comprehensive understanding. Understanding the diesel particulate filter, DPF. The DPF is a crucial component in modern diesel vehicles. It's designed to capture and store soot particles, particulate matter, PM, from the engine's exhaust. This significantly reduces the amount of harmful PM emitted into the atmosphere, helping diesel vehicles meet strict emission standards. How it works. The DPF is usually made of a ceramic material, often silicon carbide or cordierite, with a honeycomb structure. The exhaust gases pass through the porous walls of the honeycomb channels. The soot particles are too large to pass through and get trapped inside the filter. Regeneration. The DPF isn't designed to store soot indefinitely. It needs to be cleaned periodically through a process called regeneration. Regeneration involves burning off the accumulated soot at high temperatures, typically 600 to 650 degrees Celsius or higher. Passive regeneration occurs naturally during highway driving when the exhaust temperature is high enough for a sustained period. Active regeneration. The engine control unit, ECU, detects that the DPF is becoming too full. It injects extra fuel, often a post-injection, or uses a fuel-borne catalyst, FBC, additive to raise the exhaust temperature and initiate the regeneration process. You might notice increased engine RPM, a change in exhaust note, or a slightly reduced fuel economy during active regeneration. Forced regeneration, service regeneration. If passive or active regeneration fails, a mechanic can use a diagnostic tool to initiate a forced regeneration. This is usually a last resort. DPF pressure sensors. DPFs typically have two pressure sensors, differential pressure sensor, one before the DPF and one after. The ECU uses the difference in pressure to determine the soot load of the DPF and trigger regeneration. A high pressure differential indicates a clogged DPF. Why DPFs get clogged, the root causes. The most common causes of DPF blockages are 1. Short journeys / stop-start driving. This is the biggest culprit. The engine doesn't get hot enough for long enough to trigger passive regeneration. Active regeneration may be initiated but interrupted if the journey is too short. Over time, soot accumulates faster than it can be burned off. 2. Incorrect engine oil. Using engine oil that isn't specifically formulated for vehicles with DPFs, i.e., low SAPS oil, low sulfated ash, phosphorus, and sulfur, can significantly shorten the DPF's lifespan. High SAPS oils contain additives that leave ash deposits behind after combustion. These ash deposits cannot be burned off during regeneration and gradually accumulate in the DPF, reducing its capacity. 3. Faulty injectors. Leaking or poorly performing injectors can cause incomplete combustion, leading to increased soot production. 4. EGR, exhaust gas recirculation, system issues. Problems with the EGR valve, stuck open or closed, can disrupt the combustion process and lead to increased soot formation. 5. Turbocharger issues. A failing turbocharger can cause inefficient combustion, resulting in excessive soot. 6. Fuel quality. Poor quality fuel can contain contaminants that contribute to increased soot production and ash accumulation. 7. AdBlue/DEF, diesel exhaust fluid, System problems *, for vehicles equipped with SCR, selective catalytic reduction. Issues with the AdBlue system can indirectly affect DPF performance, as it's part of the overall emission control strategy. 8. Fuel additive usage * incorrectly used or inappropriate fuel additives can contribute to DPF clogging, especially those that leave behind metallic ash. DPF additives, a helping hand, when used correctly. DPF additives, also known as fuel-borne catalysts, FBCs, are designed to lower the temperature required for soot combustion, promoting more effective and complete regeneration. This can be especially beneficial for vehicles that primarily do short journeys. How they work DPF additives typically contain metal-based catalysts, such as cerium, iron, or platinum. When these additives are added to the fuel, they are burned along with the fuel in the engine. The metal oxides that are formed during combustion are deposited on the soot particles in the DPF. These metal oxides act as catalysts, lowering the soot's ignition temperature. Types of DPF additives Cerium-based cerium oxide is a common catalyst. It's generally considered effective and relatively safe for the DPF. Iron-based iron oxide is another option, but it can sometimes lead to increased ash accumulation compared to cerium-based additives. Platinum-based platinum is a more expensive catalyst but can be very effective at lowering the soot ignition temperature. OEM-specific additives Some vehicle manufacturers, example PSA/Peugeot Citroën, use specific additives that are stored in a separate tank and automatically injected into the fuel system. These additives are often essential for the proper functioning of the DPF in these vehicles. EOLA's fluid is an example. Benefits of using DPF additives Lower regeneration temperature allows regeneration to occur more frequently and at lower exhaust temperatures, which is helpful for short journeys. More complete combustion of soot reduces the amount of residual ash that remains in the DPF after regeneration. Improved fuel economy, potentially by keeping the DPF cleaner, the engine may operate more efficiently. Extended DPF lifespan, potentially by promoting more effective regeneration and reducing ash accumulation, additives can extend the DPF's lifespan, if used correctly. Important considerations when using DPF additives Use the correct additive Always use an additive that is specifically designed for use in vehicles with DPFs and that is compatible with your vehicle's fuel system. Consult your vehicle's owner's manual or a qualified mechanic for recommendations. Follow the instructions carefully. Overdosing or underdosing can be detrimental. Follow the manufacturer's instructions precisely. Avoid additives with metallic ash content. While the catalytic metals are essential for the regeneration process, excessive metallic content can lead to increased ash accumulation in the long run. Look for additives that are formulated to minimize ash residue. Consider your driving habits. If you primarily drive long distances on the highway, you may not need DPF additives. Regular servicing. Even with additives, regular servicing and maintenance are crucial for maintaining the health of your DPF. Don't expect miracles. Additives are a tool to help prevent DPF blockages, but they won't fix underlying engine problems or compensate for consistently poor driving habits. Driving techniques to help prevent DPF blockages, the key to success. Even with the best DPF additive, your driving habits play a huge role in preventing DPF problems. 1. Regular highway driving. This is the single most important thing you can do. Plan regular journeys of at least 20 to 30 minutes at a constant speed, example 50 to 70 miles per hour or 80 to 110 kilometers per hour, to allow passive regeneration to occur. A sustained high exhaust temperature is the key. To avoid frequent short journeys *, if you primarily drive short distances, try to combine trips whenever possible to minimize the number of cold starts. Consider walking, cycling, or using public transport for short errands. 3. Monitor for active regeneration *, learn to recognize the signs of active regeneration, increased engine RPM, change in exhaust note, increased fuel consumption. When active regeneration is in progress, avoid stopping the engine until the process is complete. This can take 10 to 20 minutes, sometimes longer. 4. Use the correct engine oil *, always use LOSAP's engine oil that meets the specifications recommended by your vehicle manufacturer. Check your owner's manual. 5. Maintain your vehicle properly *, regular servicing, including oil changes, filter replacements, and injector cleaning, is essential for maintaining optimal engine performance and minimizing soot production. 6. Don't ignore warning lights *, if the DPF warning light comes on, take action immediately. Consult your owner's manual or a qualified mechanic. Ignoring the warning light can lead to a more serious, and expensive, problem. 7. Avoid prolonged idling *, excessive idling can contribute to soot buildup. 8. Drive with purpose *, drive in a manner that allows the engine to reach operating temperature efficiently. Avoid lugging the engine in too high a gear. Monitoring DPF health, using diagnostic tools, with code examples where applicable. Modern vehicles provide a wealth of data that can be used to monitor DPF health. You can use a diagnostic scan tool, OBD2 scanner, to access this data. Key parameters to monitor *. DPF differential pressure *, this is the most important parameter. A high differential pressure indicates a clogged DPF. The specific pressure values will vary depending on the vehicle, but a pressure significantly above the manufacturer's specified range indicates a problem. DPF soot load *, this indicates the amount of soot that has accumulated in the DPF. DPF temperature *, monitor the DPF temperature during regeneration to ensure that it is reaching the required levels. Distance since last regeneration *, this indicates how long it has been since the last regeneration cycle. Engine oil ash content, calculated. Some diagnostic tools can calculate the estimated ash content in the engine oil based on mileage and other factors. This is a useful indicator of the need for an oil change. EGR valve position *, monitor the EGR valve position to ensure that it is functioning correctly. Injector balance rates *, check the injector balance rates to identify any injectors that are not performing optimally. Example code, Python with OBD2 library. This is a simplified example and requires an OBD2 adapter and a Python library like Python OBD to work. Explanation of the code *. 1. Import OBD * imports the Python OBD library. You'll need to install it using pip install Python OBD. 2. Connection equals obd.obd, * attempts to establish a connection to the OBD2 port. 3. Commands dictionary * defines a dictionary mapping parameter names to OBD2 commands. Important * the specific OBD2 commands, PIDs, for DPF related data can vary depending on the vehicle manufacturer and model year. You may need to consult your vehicle's service manual or use a more advanced diagnostic tool to discover the correct PIDs. 4. Get _DPF _data, function *. Iterates through the commands dictionary. Uses connection.query, command, to send the OBD2 command to the vehicle's ECU. Asterisk handles potential errors and null responses. Asterisk prints the data, including the value and unit. 5 if __name __equals __main __colon asterisk. This is the main part of the script that executes when you run the Python file. It calls the get _dpf data function and then closes the connection. Important notes about the code asterisk. Asterisk OBD2 adapter required asterisk. You need a compatible OBD2 adapter that can communicate with your vehicle and connect to your computer. Asterisk Python OBD library asterisk. You need to install the Python OBD library. Asterisk vehicle specific PIDs asterisk. The OBD2 commands, PIDs, in the commands dictionary are examples only. You will almost certainly need to change them to match the PIDs that are supported by your vehicle. Finding the correct PIDs can be challenging. Asterisk error handling asterisk. The code includes basic error handling, but you may need to add more robust error handling for production use. Asterisk safety asterisk. Be careful when working with your vehicle's OBD2 port. Incorrect use of diagnostic tools can potentially damage your vehicle's ECU. Troubleshooting DPF issues. If you suspect that your DPF is blocked, the following steps can help you diagnose and resolve the problem. 1. Check for warning lights asterisk. Pay attention to any warning lights on your dashboard, particularly the DPF warning light. 2. Use a diagnostic scan tool asterisk. Use a scan tool to read the DPF differential pressure, soot load, and other relevant parameters. 3. Attempt a forced regeneration asterisk. If the soot load is high but the DPF is not completely blocked, a forced regeneration may be possible. This should be performed by a qualified mechanic. 4. Check for underlying engine problems asterisk. Inspect the engine for any issues that could be contributing to increased soot production, such as faulty injectors, e.g. valve problems, or turbocharger issues. 5. Consider professional cleaning or replacement asterisk. If the DPF is severely blocked or damaged, it may need to be professionally cleaned or replaced. Cleaning is not always successful, and replacement can be expensive. 6. Address the root cause asterisk. After cleaning or replacing the DPF, it's essential to address the underlying cause of the blockage to prevent it from recurring. This may involve changing your driving habits, using the correct engine oil, or repairing engine components. In summary, preventing DPF blockages requires a combination of factors. Asterisk good driving habits asterisk. Regular highway driving is paramount. Asterisk correct engine oil asterisk. Use low SAPS oil. Asterisk proper vehicle maintenance asterisk. Regular servicing is crucial. Asterisk judicious use of DPF additives asterisk. If used, choose the correct additive and follow the instructions carefully. Asterisk monitoring DPF health asterisk. Use a diagnostic tool to track key parameters. By following these guidelines, you can significantly reduce the risk of DPF blockages and keep your diesel vehicle running smoothly. Remember, prevention is always better, and cheaper, than cure. Good luck.